entitled "Thugs Destroyed a Long-Standing Confederate Monument on Monday in Response to the Unrest Over the Weekend in Charlottesville, Virginia." Then, only hours later, a sick present was left at the Lincoln Memorial. This weekend's white nationalist rally on the University of Virginia campus drew counter-protesters from domestic terrorist groups like Black Lives Matter and Antifa. Violence erupted when 20-year-old James Alex Fields Jr. plowed his vehicle into some of them, killing one young woman and injuring 19 other demonstrators. The incident has inspired further protests around the country, and some agitators have taken to destroying Confederate monuments in an apparent bid to stick it to the white nationalists. On Monday, a statue of a Confederate soldier which had stood in Durham County, North Carolina, since 1924 was ripped down. A crowd of protesters gathered outside the old Durham County Courthouse on Main Street Monday evening in opposition to a Confederate monument in front of the government building. Around 7:10 p.m. a woman climbed the statue using a ladder and attached a rope around the statue. Moments later, the crowd pulled on the rope and the statue fell. In 1924, the Confederate statue was dedicated to Durham. Source: WNCN. Then, on Tuesday morning, the Lincoln Memorial was vandalized with red spray paint. Someone vandalized the Lincoln Memorial, the National Park Service says. The words "F. Law" were found written in red spray paint early Tuesday on a pillar at the monument that overlooks the Capitol Building and National Mall, ENPS said Tuesday afternoon. The graffiti was found about 4:30 a.m. Work already has begun to remove the spray paint from the historic stone. Source: NBC4. Abraham Lincoln, of course, was the first Republican president of the United States. During his time in office, the nation was torn apart by a bloody civil war. In the decades which followed, history was obscured by the progressive ideology. Although it was our first Republican president who effectively abolished slavery, an institution the Democratic Party fought to keep, today's leftist agitators will attack anything they align with conservative values, like the Confederate statue in Durham County and the Lincoln Memorial. Anyone with information on the vandalism which occurred at the Lincoln Memorial this morning is asked to contact U.S. Park Police at 202-610-7515. A disgrace to a nation of this magnitude should not be tolerated. Those responsible need to be taught a lesson. Please share the story and tell us what you think by clicking one of the buttons below. We want to hear your voice.